Wanna decode anime like this?
自分不器用なんで。
Hello my dear egoists, welcome to the channel. If you're watching this video, then you want to learn Japanese but don't know how to start? Well, yes, starting can be a lot more harder than you think, but it's just the starting part that's hard. That's what you need to know. Well, you might have already heard a lot of demotivating stuff like Japanese is hard, 3 scripts are too many, and kanjis are just uncountable. And a lot more maybe, but what if I tell you that none of that actually matters if you just be consistent and follow a proper guide? Then anime is not going to be just a source of entertainment for you, but it's going to be something that will help you in learning Japanese actually. So, how do you actually do that? Learning Japanese from anime is like building a house without a stable base, and you already know what happens to a house without a stable base. It will eventually collapse. So, to build a strong and steady house, you need to build a strong base first. So, in order to build that base, we'll need some help from Lloyd Frontera. Learning a new language may sound like a big task, but it's not. The best possible way to start learning any new language is by memorizing the scripts. In Japanese, we have 3 scripts. It's hiragana, katakana, and kanji. You can leave kanji for later and focus on this hiragana and katakana for now because it's easy and much more simpler. Hiragana and katakana will help you read and it will also help you write the language, which is a very important aspect when you're learning a language. After memorizing the hiragana and katakana scripts, you can move forward and start learning basic grammar and some vocabularies because you need to know how to form sentences and vocabularies to put in those sentences to learn a language and speak. So after memorizing the hiragana and katakana script and basic grammar and vocabulary, I'll tell you how exactly watching anime is going to help you learn Japanese. Here, Okarun says, 自分は浮世なんで, which means, I am an awkward fellow after all. This is how it is translated in the subtitles. So let's break it down and see what it actually means. The first word is 自分, which means myself. 自分 is often used as a personal pronoun in anime. Usually in real-life Japanese, after the main topic, people often use wa, a particle which is basically known as a topic marker. But Okarun completely leaves out the wa here, giving it a more casual vibe. This style is very anime. In anime, sometimes characters drop the wa to sound more emotionally real, like they're thinking out loud. Okarun doesn't just say 自分は, he just goes 自分不器用なんで. It's more human, more awkward, more Okarun. Then, 不器用. 不器用 is an adjective, more specifically an adjective, which means awkward or clumsy. Not just physically, it can also be emotionally. In the end, we have なんで, which basically means it's because. Now, in real life, people often say it as なので. It sounds more casual when he says なんで. But why なので and not ので? He could have just said 不器用ので, because ので is often used in real life sentences to say because. For example, if I have to say because it's cute, I'll just say かわいいので. But why does he say 不器用なので and not 不器用ので? Here's a secret. As I told you before, 不器用 is an adjective, and whenever an adjective wants to explain something using no, it must bring an afferent. For example, if we had an e adjective which don't use no, such as kawaii, then in order to say because it's scary, I'll just say 怖いので rather than 怖いなので because it's an e adjective and does not need a na for a no. But because 不器用 is an adjective, to say no de, it will have to use a na before between 不器用 and no. So that's why it means 不器用なので. But Okarun here says 不器用なんで, which is because he's trying to give it a more casual vibe than a formal vibe. He just say 不器用なんで, which sounds very casual and anime-like. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up so that Okarun doesn't have to stay awkward forever. If you want to keep watching more anime decoding videos, give me a subscribe. Turn on the notification bell right up so you're never late to the anime decoding sessions. Until our next meet, stay safe.